Hey guys, it's Selena Gomez. Today is World Mental Health Day, and I'm so excited to kick off Make a Rare Impact for its third year. And this year, it's bigger than ever. For the next 3 days, Sephora will be donating 100% of Rare Beauty fine fragrance cells and the layering balms to the Rare Impact Fund, supporting this mission to expand access to mental health services and education for young people around the world. Because everyone deserves to feel seen, heard, and cared for. I hope that you'll join us in making a rare impact, and thank you so much for being a part of this. It absolutely means the world to me.
Selena Gomez was once known as America's sweetheart, the Disney Channel star whose radiant smile charmed millions. But by her mid-20s, her name had become synonymous with tabloid headlines, heartbreak, and a relentless association with Justin Bieber. For years, the world watched as their volatile on-and-off romance unfolded, feeding endless speculation and scrutiny. Hospital visits, rehab stays, and emotional turbulence seemed to define her public image. Yet, almost suddenly, everything shifted. Selena Gomez didn't just leave her past behind. She transformed herself, emerging as one of the most influential figures in modern pop culture. Her reinvention, meticulously crafted and deeply personal, didn't just save her career, it arguably saved her life. The step-by-step evolution of Selena Gomez's Rebrand began with a hard reckoning. In 2016, she stunned fans and insiders alike by abruptly canceling her revival tour, citing anxiety, panic attacks, and depression. That moment revealed the hidden struggles she had been enduring behind magazine covers and red carpet appearances. The world learned that Selena was quietly fighting lupus, a debilitating autoimmune disease that took a heavy toll on her body and mind. The emotional burden was just as intense, as her relationship with Bieber, which had defined her public persona for so long, was once again over. She checked herself into rehab, not to avoid the spotlight, but to focus on genuine healing this time. Rather than releasing vague press statements or vanishing from view, Selena chose transparency. She spoke openly in interviews about her struggles with mental health and chronic illness, allowing the public to see her vulnerability. By taking ownership of her narrative and refusing to conceal her pain, she laid the foundation for everything that would follow. The first step in any successful rebrand is honesty, and Selena's willingness to be forthright became the anchor of her transformation. As Selena began her recovery, she realized she couldn't do it alone. She leaned heavily on her inner circle, which included childhood friends, her family, and a handful of dedicated industry allies. She created distance from toxic relationships, even those that had once seemed unbreakable, most notably her final split from Justin Bieber. That decision was about more than ending a romance. It was about reclaiming her identity. While Selena severed some ties, she also deepened others, forging stronger bonds with people who saw her for who she was rather than who she was linked to. Her friendship with Taylor Swift, for example, became a crucial source of support, as did her renewed relationship with her mother, Mandy T. In various interviews, Selena started to highlight the importance of friendship and family, subtly shifting the public conversation from heartbreak to empowerment. Subscribe for more untold journeys that Selena's public image had long been shaped by others, Disney executives, record labels, the tabloids, and, of course, her connection to Justin. Part of her rebranding required reclaiming control. She stepped into new roles, becoming executive producer on projects like Netflix's 13 Reasons Why, using her platform to encourage open dialogue about mental health, bullying, and trauma. One of the boldest moves of her evolution was her social media detox. In 2018, when Selena was the most followed woman on Instagram, she made the radical decision to delete the app from her phone and hand over the reins to her team. In an era obsessed with digital validation, this act was a profound gesture of self-preservation. When she eventually returned to social media, she did so intentionally, posting authentic content focused on her music, her friendships, and her advocacy, no longer feeding the gossip cycle or letting her love life dictate headlines. She stopped playing into the narratives that had once defined her and started telling her own story. A rebrand needs substance to endure, and for Selena, that meant creating music that reflected her evolution. Her 2020 album, Rare, was a testament to that change. Rather than lingering on heartbreak and longing, The lyrics centered on self-worth, growth, and resilience. The single Lose You to Love Me, widely believed to be inspired by her breakup with Bieber, struck a cathartic note. The song, her first to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, sent a clear message. Sometimes you must release the past to rediscover yourself. The accompanying music videos echoed this transformation. In Rare, Selena is seen dancing alone in a sunlit field, unburdened and free, with no more veiled references to toxic relationships or cryptic nods to her ex. She had finally claimed her story as her own. Don't miss out. Subscribe for more celebrity transformations. Selena could have kept her health struggles private, but she chose to use her platform for awareness. She spoke candidly about her lupus diagnosis and her 2017 kidney transplant, revealing that her close friend Francia Reisa had saved her life by donating a kidney. Selena became an outspoken advocate for mental health, launching the Rare Impact Fund with the goal of raising $100 million for mental health services. She collaborated with organizations, hosted Instagram live sessions with experts, and even produced Living Undocumented, a series highlighting real stories of struggle and resilience. By prioritizing her health and sharing her experiences, she encouraged millions of fans to do the same, becoming a role model for thriving, not just surviving. The ultimate symbol of Selena's rebrand was the launch of Rare Beauty, her own makeup line. This wasn't just another celebrity endorsement. Rare Beauty was built to challenge unrealistic beauty ideals and promote self-acceptance. The brand's messaging reflected everything Selena had learned, embracing imperfections, celebrating individuality, and caring for mental health. Rare Beauty quickly became a success, but more importantly, it served as an extension of Selena's new identity. She wasn't simply selling cosmetics. She was promoting a philosophy rooted in authenticity and self-worth. At the core of Selena Gomez's reinvention was her refusal to be defined by her relationship with Justin Bieber or any man. In interviews, questions about him became less frequent, and when they did arise, she responded graciously but refused to dwell on the past. She made it clear that her narrative belonged to her alone. Selena also grew more selective with her projects, choosing roles that challenged her creative abilities, such as her critically acclaimed performance in Hulu's Only Murders in the Building. This move proved that she was more than a pop star. She was an actress and producer with depth and versatility. Her reinvention wasn't about erasing the past, but about building something new and stronger from it. Selena Gomez's journey was never just about moving on from a high-profile romance. It was about facing pain head-on, finding support in genuine relationships, and taking radical responsibility for her own life. Her rebrand unfolded slowly, with intention and sincerity, and resonated because it was grounded in truth. Selena's story stands as proof that anyone can change their narrative. Toxic relationships can be left behind, identities can be reshaped, and lives can be rebuilt into reflections of who we truly are. The process won't be instant, and it will be messy and painful, but Selena Gomez, once overshadowed by someone else's love story, has shown that it's possible to claim your own ending. Her transformation didn't just salvage her career, it preserved her well-being and inspired countless others to do the same. As she continues to share her journey, Selena Gomez gives everyone permission to take charge of their own stories. Subscribe now for more powerful stories and transformations.